I don't want to be harsh, but I'm going to start out. This movie is not what I expected. It was kind of misleading. Like the whole premise of tech versus toys wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. As in, like, everyone just kind of gets along at the end of the day. Like, it's not really Disney telling us that tech's the issue, as if they're just trying to sell you tech now instead of toys, if that makes sense. Like, what I've seen is that, like, the lily pad character now, I've seen like ads, like people, there's stores selling cases for their iPads that are shaped like lily pad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, isn't that the whole, and it's sponsored by Disney, and like, isn't that whole counterintuitive to them wanting to sell the toys, but now they're selling cases with the, regardless. Woody was my main letdown of this movie because he was goddamn useless. I don't know why he was in this movie. And my theory was right, as in, like, the trailer showed off why he's back. It's that he never left. He just fucking there's just a fucking walkie-talkie that they can talk to each other to, and you can just ride on back in their little RV car back to them whenever they want. So, and like, when he comes back, it's like not even that dramatic. And the worst thing is, at the end of the movie, don't even say bye to each other. Like, it's just normal. It's just like, hey, I'll see you later. I'll see you in a couple days. I don't know, man. It's not a bad movie at all. This is way better than 4, though. I will take this over 4 any day. I don't know what it is about 4, but it just pisses me off. Bonnie is not. So I like Bonnie. Bonnie's great. I assume this is what they're doing. Is they had the original trilogy with Andy. I think they're doing a trilogy with Bonnie. Is my guess. I assume the next they're gonna have a 6 movie with her. Maybe she'll pass it on to another kid, and then we'll get like what's gonna be the technology in 10 plus years? What's gonna be above iPads? I guess in 10 plus years, we'll have, I don't know, foldable phones that are flying at that point, and they're going to be way cooler than the iPads. iPads are the new toys. They're going to be cooler than iPads. Regardless, Buzz, the whole Buzz, there was like 3 storylines going on, and then they all kind of converged together at the end, but the Buzz storyline with again, promotional stuff with all of his little minions and all that stuff, it's literally just a crash storage container. I don't understand the whole premise of it. No explanation of how that storage unit landed there. Pixar theorists going to need to go ahead and y'all to figure that shit out. Their whole storyline was useless because every time it would cut back to them, it would just be them running. You know, they're just like marching all together to get to wherever the fuck that Star Command. I think the reason those buzzes are mostly in the shot as much as they are is because they look goddamn fantastic, dude. They look real. The lighting on that, I don't know what they did, but they did really good on the lighting there. And like, these are like the new and enhanced buzzes, you know? These are like the Mark II of the buzzes, you know? How they got screens on them, not screens, but they got lights in the front of them with little S's, and it's basically a screen at that point on your car. Again, I guess I'll point out Jesse here. It's Jesse's storyline, which is what I thought going into it. But the way they treated Jessie is that, like, her story, this feels like a kind of I don't know, like a Force Awakens situation here, to where it pulled a lot from the first movie. It felt like a retelling of the first movie, but in Jesse's perspective instead of Woody, because he was sidelined. But it just feels like they have a lot of the same jokes, a lot of the same kind of timings, with a lot of like where the plot points would happen, and like the things that he would do, like jumping out of a window or stopping running out to do something before. I don't know. It's just Woody would have done this, and they just did it in her position. Does that make sense? I don't know. Something else I thought going into this was that for some reason, they had a lot of Emily promotion in here, her previous owner. And for some reason, I thought we would see her in the movie. I don't know, because like her house, you go back to that, her house, and like I'm like, oh, well, it's not her they're living anymore. I get it, she's older now. I didn't think she moved. I thought maybe she was like a grandma or had the daughter of a daughter. But no, just completely new characters that live in Emily's old house. Didn't mind them. The parents were a little funny looking to me. Couldn't stop laughing at them. But, you know, we love Bonnie. We love that Bonnie has a new friend that loves horses. It's hard to find nowadays. But like overall, at the end, it's just the theme of the movie I thought was going to be stronger. I felt like, you know, coming into this, even starting off 20, 30 minutes in, I was like, okay, well, this movie seems a lot more dumbed down, more for children than it used to be. Like the first 3 movies, the first 2 movies for the most part had a lot of adult humor, jokes, and all that stuff, but you could, you know, still be viewed for kids. Obviously, I grew up on it, but this movie is just, the jokes are safe. It's Disney-fied, and you know, there's not really much more we can hope for at that point. As in, like, I thought Hoppers had better writing than this movie, but that's just me. Another thing is it's the amount. We're 5 movies deep, and like they add a handful of characters every movie, and when you get to that such a large amount of characters, you barely really think about it. You don't have that much time to show them off all, and so you have all the mainline ones from the original trilogy that are just kind of there. And I shit you not, I think majority of the characters are spent in a box in the garage for the duration of this film. They don't do anything. They barely have any lines. I understand like Toy Story 3 characters like the Sunnyside toys not getting that much airtime, but when you got the original boys like Rex, like Slinky, Potatoes, Ham, they're useless. Woody's useless. Buzz is still dumb. What are you going to do? I'll see you.